Good morning, Woodies. I'm sorry I'm late. I got the HC results all updated, though. I've been going a million miles an hour this morning. I just got ready in record time. If you have the under on how much time it was about to take me to get ready, you cashed it. And let me tell you this, I was on the over. So there we go. Welcome to Morning Wood. It is my little show here on Picks and Parlays. I'm your host, Allie Burns. It's a place where we get together as a big, giant sports betting community. We help each other figure out what the best bets are for the day. Spoiler alert, we all suck right now. Except for these few people right here, we all suck right now. We do have a rollover. This $91 in the last Woody standing contest is rolling over into next Monday. So guys, set your alarms now. Don't forget to join the contest on Monday. There's already 91 bucks in that pot. This one with 121. I need to reorganize your names, or at least put them in order, but I'm not going to because I'd have to do it live and on the air, and that's boring. Don't forget, though, I do have an official sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook, right up there. Download that app and use my promo code WOODFUL. It's going to get you hooked up for all new accounts up to $1,250 risk-free first bet. That means you can bet $10, $50, $100, all the way up to $1,250. Win or lose, they drop that money back into your account, and you get 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends. There is a Total Chaos out. I did it last night. NBA Total Chaos with the Insiders Room. It's our friend Rye Cape, Nick Parsons, and Joey Tron on the old ones and twos. I hope you guys have good picks today because I freaking don't. I lost every bet I made yesterday. Hi, Detroit Leonard. If you ain't first or last, everybody knows that. Everybody. I know Thomas Kingston. 4-0. So I will, I never gave you guys like the who won the HC rundown. And I actually posted it wrong because ironically, Eddie E and Marie tied each other. The hubby-wife team of Eddie E and Marie Lance actually ended up tying each other. And I typed it Eddie E and Marie Lance, but the Eddie E somehow got dropped off of there. So she got all the credit, but hey, that's fine. That's fine too. Here, let me share this with you and I'll let you guys know who won the last one and how it went down. And I believe all three of them, Marie, Tim, and Tommy, are all 0-4 right now in the new one. And it really is a crazy kind of phenomena that once you crush an HC contest, the next week it just doesn't work for you. So the final results were Thomas Salvato. That's Tommy Kidd. We know him from in here. He fell out. Tim Tea Time Pierce. He's a big prop guy. And then Marie and Eddie E. They both took it down, or they both took down third. So that's what happened there. Let me take this down so y'all can see it better. And then where'd it go? Cursor thingy. Okay, now you can see better. So Alex, this guy, Alex right here, his wife is the receptionist and the nurse at my kid's school. So I got him in. He's got one of his buddies in it now too. Fresco is Earle Bailey and Chris Scott. They all came in right there for fourth. Chris Glisson, Juan Miguel. I was up there. Me and Mr. Q tied. Beat Tim Earle. Did that. Beat Dick Lenny. Beat him, and Jules rounded it out there. So that's how it all went down for the last one. All right. Now for this one, where we're at is right here. Sugar Nuts. This isn't them in order. Oh, it's the untitled one. This is the leaderboard. So we've got Fresco. That's Earle Bailey. Fresco's all riled up now because he was right outside of the money. Juan Miguel and Thomas Kingston are all tied right now. 4-0. Tim Earle, Tate the Great, Sean Austin, Rodney Molina, Mr. Q, Pedro Mas, Cody Bennett, Jock Diesel, James Mounts, D-Talk, and Danny Dangerfield Daniels and Al White are all 3-1. So that's where everyone's at right now. Stats are updated. Thank you. Please come again. But you're crushing it, Thomas. Kick butt. Take names. I'm taking names and scores for that matter. What's up, Don? How you doing? It's a great day. You went 2-0. God, I suck. Yeah, everyone, please get those likes up. What's up, Easy Moolah? You just came to hit the like. Yeah, so you guys all fell out. We're going to roll that puppy over into next week, and you can try to get your money back again. Okay, Silky Man is going with the Nugs -5. I'm so out of breath. I've been going so fast. Okay, I want to like reorganize you guys. Maybe as you pop in here, I'll just write your names bigger. Silky Man Nugs -5. Okay. And I got to check your numbers too for all of you. You're going 30 and 30. Well, with that kind of attitude, you probably will. Why don't you try to go 31 and 29 and finish in the money, or not in the money, but have a positive record. I have too, Rickett. I like, oh, that's how I feel too. I can't win one to lose one right now. Rickett Picture still the man. That's the spirit. Thank you, Don. Eric is going with the Bulls today. All right, Eric, Jenny, Bulls. Got you. Whoa, got you. Okay, so let's see. I don't know. I hope I'm giving you guys winning picks on the show that I'm just not betting on, because they're at 3.5. You just like them on the money line? I like that. I like some plus. I don't have the Nuggets playing today. Did I write the right thing in? Yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay, and it is a -5. Porter, what's up? I stink, Richard. I stink. The spread's funny. Okay, let's look at where the money's at. Let me see what you're talking about, sugar. I'm going to the Knights game tonight. That is an exciting thing. I have a good friend who's he actually took me to my first hockey game ever. It was the Vegas Knights, and I want to say the Columbus Blue Jackets. No, maybe the Flames. It was a Canadian team, because we got in trouble for making so much noise, and we were like, freaking Canadians, they don't know how to be Americans. They don't know how to be assholes and talk shit to the other team. We do. Oh, now I'm on NHL. Hold on, NBA. So actually, yeah, my first Knights game years and years ago, but he's a huge Devils fan. He had an extra ticket for tonight, so I'm super stoked I get to go to that game with old Stefan. Magic goes from a 3 to a 4. That looks like it would be your play. Hawks is moving from 5.5 to 7.5. That line's moving correctly. Remember, when I tell you that it's moving the right way, that doesn't mean that you didn't miss the best number. Like with the Hawks, 5.5 was your best number. If you want to take 7.5 now, that's on you. It's a big reason why I like teasers, so I can get that number back down to closer to where it started, but I still have the confirmation of the line movement to tell me that I'm going the right direction. Celtics is sticking at an 11 with 83% on them. Let me pull up the money too. A lot of money on that game. On Celtics has 57,000. Hawks has 33. Hornets has 31, but the Heat is under 10 grand. The +1 went to a -3.5 on the Knicks. I don't know why that's not in here. Probably because I'm looking at home teams and not away. It's a 2.5 on my book. 76% of the money's on them. That would lean the Knicks are your play. Thunder went from a small dog to a favorite with the money on them. It looks like Thunder. Suns is going the wrong way, and Bulls would be your play. You are correct, Eric. The Suns was a -6. It's down to a 3.5, and 65% of the money is on them. This is 48K. This is our most highly bet game. No, net Celtics is 57. This is our second most highly bet game of the day. You're right. It has gone the wrong direction. So I would support your Bulls +3 at home. And then just to finish it out, it's kind of looking like Nuggets. It's only 4.5 to 5 with 52%. The Kings moved a shiz ton from a -2 to a 7.5. Probably because the Clippers are coming off that ugly loss to the Warriors last night, but 80% of the money's on the Kings. Looks more like a Pelican play. Warriors -5 went to a 4, but 70% of the money's on the Warriors. I might look towards the Pelicans there. And then T-Wolves went from a dog to a favorite with 76% of the money on them. So maybe check out the T-Wolves. That's what's happening there. That's what's happening. You're right. The spread was funny. Excellent work. Get in here and smash the like button. Come on in, the water's fine. Radford on the money line for EJ. David Allen, EJ, Xavier, and Foxy. David Allen, EJ, Xavier, Foxy. David Allen, EJ, Radford, Xavier, Oliver, and Foxy. Now Gregory Jones, you'll pop right here. And I will draft Richie P. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And this is a rollover. So set your alarms for Monday. It happens, but today the snow is still falling. The roads are still trash to drive on, but the ship will be pointed to better seas. That's the spirit, boo. Take a bath. Who, me? You're on the Devils? Okay, I wanted to ask this question. For all my hockey guys that want to talk hockey all day long, who do I take in the game? Devils or Knights, over or under? This is what I want to know. And we'll look at what the thing says. Do you see in the HC your inmate number 001901? I kept that as your name, Julie, just so you know. Okay, Akron, G-Web, and the Grizz. If you guys have picks you like today, throw them in because I'm worthless. Grizzlies. Worthless, I say. So y'all should do the opposite. That's how I feel too. That's the best advice ever. Find line movements of 3 points or more and tease them on a 6-point teaser, and your odds to win improvement more than 75%. See, I know things even when I don't know things, but it just makes sense. It's common sense, right? We're always looking for the line to confirm our play, but you missed the best number. Now you're betting on a line that wasn't the original line. You want to get back down to it. I love a good tease. I specialize in a good tease. I am the teaser of all teasers. I love it. Shane, my man. All right. Anthony Davis. How far down this board can you see? I was going to try to get you all over here. Shane Thomas. Shane Swimley. Thomas Kingston. If you guys could just get shorter names. I mean, that's why D-Talk is D-Talk and D-Mole is D-Mole. That's why. Sean Austin, Tobias, and Chris Johnson. Austin, Tobias, Chris Johnson. Okay. Pedro Mas, Pedro Amor. Pedro Mas is 2 letters shorter. Okay, so Anthony Davis, over 40.5 pros. No, just points and rebounds. A. Davis, over 40.5 P and R. Okay. I ran into trouble there. Right here in River City with capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Any fans of the Music Man out there? No? All right. Don't like anything in the NHL today. Not sure what to pick. Well, Lenny likes the Devils, so there's that. Thanks. I smashed the like button. Now I need a new computer screen. Joe David likes USC Upstate. All right, Joe. Joe David, USC Upstate. Tobias, crack him. Don't listen to him. He's cold too. Pretty sure you put Nick's money line on Facebook for last Woody. You can get 3.5 points now, Jonathan. But if you don't want the 3.5 points, you don't have to. You're going to go New Mexico. Okay, we should probably listen to Thomas Kingston because he's like 4-0 right now, and we're not. So there's that. You like BGK money line in your HC? Okay, let's see where the money's at on this game because this is the most important game of the entire day. Devils at the Knights because I'm going to be there. And this is a game I'm definitely going to bet on. I just don't know how. The line is moving in the way of Vegas. Last night when I swear I saw it at a 115. That might have just been on a yesterday. New Jersey is a minus 126. 71% of the money is on them. It's moving down to a minus 106. As far as hockey goes, this would be your slaughter game. So it actually favors Vegas a little more. All the money's on the over 85% of the cash and 85% of the tickets. For the Kraken, you're doing the same thing though. 173 comes down to a 160 with 96% of the money on the Kraken. Edmonton moved the right way, 145 to 157 with 82% of the money on Edmonton. Carolina's moving the right way, 315 to 330, 95% on them. And then Anaheim is going, that's a reverse line play, minus 121 to a minus 109, but 70% of the money's on Montreal. Well, that answered 0 of my questions. Well, kind of. Now I lean more Golden Knights. You're loving your Warriors tonight. You loved them last night, too. Curry's back on Sunday. That's always exciting, too. The Defals, you think? You and Lenny? Well, now I'm definitely going the other way. I'm just kidding. Good morning, everyone. I kind of have to. I'd rather bet on a total than on the side because I'm going to root for the Knights. You know, obviously, I'm going to be rooting for the Knights. So if you got to bet and you're at the game, I like to bet on the team that I want to win. I don't like what is it? Like counterintuitive rooting. Good morning, Matthew Drake. Okay, you like the Salukis? You like the Grizzlies under 234. Okay, Matt Drake. Grizz under 234 and Southern Illinois minus 3. All right. Bam. Got you, boo. Tommy K. Okay, Tommy K. What about give me a minute. They'll come to me. Your names will come to me. Because I already have Tommy Kidd. Thomas Salvato is Tommy Kidd. So, and then Anthony Salvato is TS. Thank you for abbreviating your name that way. TS44. You bet the Devils. They're good on the road. Shit, you're all against me. You're all against me. He was like, do you want me to bring you a Devils jersey? I was like, why in the balls would I want you to bring me a Devils jersey? No. I have a closet full of VGK gear. I'm like literally known for my VGK hat, which by the way has been lost for like 4 days right now. I don't think I need to look back on my videos and see the last time I wore that hat in a video. And then that can start my search as to where it might be. What day did I lose it? Stopping by to say hi and hit the like. Thank you. Trying to get on the road. Oh, that's right. You're going to Chicago today. Well, travel freaking safely, man. Dude, you're crushing these, Richard P. You are crushing these. Okay, so you're going McDavid. Edmonton, anytime goal. Ed, A-T-G. Okay. Is that Connor McDavid? Do I know somebody's name? Mercer, anytime goal for the New Jersey Devils. Okay, see, my book won't let me make that bet, though. They won't let us prop at the book. Will they, Leonard? I don't think they will. Mercer, ATG, Devils. I like the Devil. I mean, like, I'm not against the Devils by any means, but I'm not going to my freaking home game and rooting for the other side. That's not cool. You have Hampton and North Dakota for your HC. Okay, so these might be some we want to get on because he's usually when I say this about someone, though, they go over. So I'm sorry if I curse you right now, but Hampton and North Dakota. Regular Dakota, right? Not state. Not North Dak State. Why in the balls? Tate, the sometimes great, but mostly average for sure. Tateness. You like Mercer today so far? Have fun at the VGK game? I will. Didn't we have another Mercer? Yeah, Richie P. Oh, that's his name. Well, see, D-Talk is D-Talk because David Tokarski has way too many letters in it for me. Mercer, the college. Not the player for the Devils. Or are you saying you like Mercer, the player for the Devils, and I'm just misunderstanding? No, they hate us in the book. I knew it. Because you know how you can pop into the New York right there and get bets down. Paper tickets. Freaking paper tickets. I have cursed the Detacolicious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody's cursed right now. Chris Johnson's not cursed, though. Longwood, first half spread -3. All right, Christopher Johnson. I told you, he is hot on these first halves. The reason you're cashing so many is because I'm not betting them, Christopher, because I think I've cursed all of you. -3 first half. Okay, so that's another one we want to be looking at, too. You do like the Kraken and the Oilers on the money line, but slightly juiced on yours. Want me to see if you can take either one on mine? Shane Swimley, feel free to shorten as you see fit. Shay Swim might be you. I'm glad that you joined the contest. There's a lot of you new guys in the HC. Shane is one of them. I'm so glad you guys joined the contest. Yeah, Kraken's a 170 and Oilers are a 155. Should I parlay those two things together? I'm horrible. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry. You have one? Okay, what is it, Leonard? I'll bet on it just to ride with you. Detroit. And then Tobias, I'll put you up here too. Lenny. Tobias likes Kraken and Oilers. Do it as you see fit. It's too juicy for the contest, but hey. Much love, I'm out. Have a great one. Drive safely, sir. You like the NCAA? Okay. Spread went from 6 to 8. Please check money. Okay. I will. Kraken's moving the wrong way, though. Edmonton's moving the right way. Okay, you guys want to do a basketball rundown? We'll get to Mercer. Toledo looks like your play. 2.5 to a 4. 90% on Toledo. Buffalo is staying the same at an 8.5 with 77% of the money on them. Both of those games have less than $9,000 bet on them. Tulane goes from an 11.5 to a 12 with 95% of the money on them. So I might look to Tulane. It's not a huge move for 95% of the money, but again, it's only $13,000. Western Michigan, something happened there. 3.5 goes to a 7 for the Western Michigan. 93% of the money on Western Michigan. So that was a big, big move. Ohio U stays the same at 10 with 65% of the money on them. Dayton went from pick to -1. I might look towards Dayton. I don't really like to fade St. Louis at home, but that's what the numbers say to do. Akron would be your play, Jules. Kent State's 5 went to a 4, even though 86% of the money's on them. It would say Akron. Abilene Christian has 70% of the money on it, and Sam Houston -10 went to a 7. So Abilene Christian +7. SFA can kiss my butt. It looks like Utah Valley. I'm not laying 8 with Utah Valley, though. CalBap might be your play. The 7 goes to a 6.5 on Southern Utah, so look at CalBap. Utah Tech would be the play, +2 to a -1 to a 1 with 80% of the money. Seattle. Not a ton of money on these games, though. I mean, that CalBap game, there's less than $3,000 on it. Seattle, there's less than $6,000. So we want to wait until this money moves in and we have more money on these games. Looks like New Mexico, 1 to a 2.5 with 78%. Looks like could be Indiana State and Belmont is a toss-up. Looking like Drake. Looks like Southern Illinois. We have a lot of these already on the board. Southern Illinois, Akron. Who else? New Mexico. Hampton is going a little bit the wrong way. -1.5 to a 1, but it's 51% of. But this is a highly bet game. There's $40,000 on this, and it's a lot. All the cash is on the over. 143, 142.5. 97% of the money's on the over. That's a lot. They didn't move it up. I might look under for that. I wouldn't switch my Hampton pick based on a half of point of line movement with 51% of the money, though. So don't get me wrong. Okay, so Mercer is a -6 to a -7 with 69% on Mercer. So that looks normal. Playing the Citadel. And then Tennessee I love Chattanooga. The 10.5 went to a 13 with 71. Holy schneik balls. My heater turned on and I could die right now. Let me turn my heater off. Okay, let me check in with you guys. Oh, it was 68 degrees in my house. That's why. Let's drop that down a notch. Okay, so NCAA Mercer does look like the correct play. However, 7 points is more than I lay. So there's that, but rock and roll. Have a great weekend, Tateness. Belmont on the money line. That's what you like? That one, that's Indiana State at Belmont. Indiana State -2 to a 2.5, but it's 50% of the money. So I would go with your home team. I love the Sycamores, though. I won't bet against them, but I think you're on the right track there. And the Billikens teaser, we just talked about that one too. St. Louis. What did we say? I think I was on the other side of it, but I don't like to fade St. Louis at home. I don't like to fade Belmont at home either, but I don't like to bet against Indiana State. I just quit. Okay, I quit. Period. I'm going back to Russian table tennis because that's where I excel. I know, right? That's a highly freaking bet game. Sometimes what time it is, it's 11 a.m. That's why it's about to kick. That's why there's so much money on it. It's about to kick. Or tip, I should say. It's not football. It's freaking basketball. And by football, I mean this kind. English football, not American. What's up, Christopher? How are you? No idea. Your early looks are Akron, Toledo, BYU, all against the spread. Do I like North Dakota? Let's see what they're doing. Thomas Kingston does. Old T King. It'll come to me, Thomas. Here it is right here. North Dakota went from a pick'em to a -1. They're at Denver, and the total, and it's 58% of the money on North Dakota. So yeah, that's all moving the right way. There's only $4 bet on the game. So there's that. So yeah, now that we're getting earlier and earlier games, you might want to start looking at the earlier games before, if you're getting down on stuff. Okay, so like Northern Iowa and Bradley, $111,000 was bet on that game. They're halfway through the first half right now, but I'm just saying as far as early games go. So that was $100,000 bet on that game. Eastern Michigan's going right now. There's $60K bet on that game. So a lot of people are making these earlier bets. 104,000 bet on the NC Asheville game that's happening right now. See what those numbers were doing. 7 to an 8. So the 7, this is what so sometimes it's easy to see it in practice, right? We had an Asheville -7 up to an 8.5, 85% of the money's on them. That makes sense. Right now they're up by 12 points, right? So that's our system kind of making sense there. Bradley 9.5 went to a 10, but 52% of the money. I think that was probably a last minute flips and everyone grabbed 10, but they are up by 7 right now. That's a little early to tell. 5 to a 4. Eastern Michigan would have been my play in that one. Eastern Michigan +4. They're down by 7 right now, but we're 7 minutes into the first half. So use your resources. Use what you know. You know what I don't like to do? Jogging. Jogging's a trap. Jogging is BS. I'm not running either. You want to step it up a notch? I'm not running either. You get a cop on my ass, I'll hightail it. But I mean, honestly, I could probably make it to the end of the block. I could definitely make it to the end of my driveway. And I'm the third house down on the block. I can make it to that stop sign. But rounding that corner down the next street, I'm going to start slowing down. And by the time I get to the front of my neighborhood, I'm arrested. So, yeah, that's true. A lot of teams are playing on neutral courts right now, too. Thank you for bringing that up. Because it's conference tournaments. These smaller conference tournaments have started already. So a lot of them are playing on a neutral court. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have said that. More advantage for North Dakota for home and away. You went for a walk. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Send me a picture. You're down with T King? All right, T King it is. I like the name Thomas Kingston though. It like rolls off your tongue syllabically. It rolls off your tongue, Thomas Kingston. I like Shane Swimley too. I've got some alliteration there. If you see me running, I did something wrong. Exactly. I'll run up your credit card. I could run a credit card, no problemo. I could run a muck. Me and Lenny will run mucks all day long. Just give me a muck and I'll run it. You're already thinking about taking a nap. Exactly. If you see me running, just don't ask. Yeah, that's just it. No running needed in my world. Okay, anything else I need to go over for you guys? Let me go through some of the, I didn't get through all of them, but there's so many today. Just so many. Looks like BYU, 74% on them, the 6 to a 6.5. I'd probably roll with a BYU. It also looks like San Francisco, the 7 to the 9 at 80%. I'd go Radford, -1 to a -3 at 75%. Longwood, same. Someone up here likes Longwood. I mean, everybody likes Longwood. Oh, it's Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson likes Longwood. And my mind is officially in the gutter. Please carry on. Okay, I think that's all of them. But Longwood did a 5 to a 6 was 77% against the Campbell Camels. And GWeb staying the same, but they do have 76% of the money on them. So there's that. You've been running amok since the 70s. Exactly. I've been feeling this since 1986. Yeah. Might be over now, but I feel it still. All right. You're going to do it. You're hockeying. The Canadians I always spell this wrong and then I feel bad. No, that's Canadians. That's not how you spell it. Isn't it Canadians or something? I always spell it wrong. Maybe you're right. I'm wrong. I used to run 7 miles a day at least to think how much time I wasted, how fast it doesn't matter. I know, that's just it, right? Like what I like my elliptical, but I also have to be in the movie room at the gym. Like I'm not just standing around running. I'm not just running. No. I got to watch something or be reading or something. I tried memorizing the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. It's a really, really long poem by T.S. Eliot. That was my elliptical jam for a while. Got over that. Almost memorized the whole thing. Don't run for a week. It's like you did nothing. That's true. As soon as you stop, I knew it. There's an E in there. As soon as you stop working out for like 3 days, then A, you're never going to go back to the gym again. And B, if and when you ever do, it's like nothing ever effing happened. Yeah. The only reason I really got into the gym was because my boyfriend at the time Josh really liked the gym. So I was like, okay, I'll go do the gym. I could gym. Hate it. Thank you. Thank you, T King. You like to play tennis? I could get down with something like playing tennis. Definitely love playing ping pong. I do play quite a bit of ping pong. I like to play pool a lot. I like to play sports where you can stand in the same place. Lenny plays Madden all the time, and that's the same thing as running, basically. I watch Physical 100. That's the same thing as working out. When did Vegas change Bally's into a horseshoe? Just got back from vacation. Oh, well, thanks for hitting me up while you were here. Couldn't believe the change. It's been happening for a while. I'm not sure when they made the whole thing, but yeah, I haven't been to the new one. The Montreal game seems like the under 6.5 is the play in the NHL. What you having for lunch? I don't know yet. You're having fish and chips? Ugh, I don't like fish. I'm not a seafood person. Me and Lenny had this talk yesterday. You either like seafood or you don't like seafood. I love tuna fish in a can. That felt like it was going to be the start of a Dr. Seuss thing. Remember the movie My Girl with freaking little Macaulay Culkin, and she writes the poem about ice cream? That's what my tuna fish in a can poem was going to sound. I like ice cream a whole lot. It tastes good when days are hot. Chocolate chip or Rocky Road, something a la mode. I like tuna in a can. No, it's Lent. No meat today. I'll live. I don't really eat meat anyway. Josh Anderson, Montreal over 3.5 shots on goal for Richard P. All right, throw him in now. Anderson over 3.5. SOG, and he's an SOB is what he is in Montreal. Okay. I can't take player. I would be riding with you every single day, Richie. I see you. I just can't take them on my phone, and I'm like too lazy to go to Circa or MGM and put money in. Fish and chips for you also. Oh, because it's Lent. Tuna melts. I know. I freaking love tuna melts. Packet tuna. You move the Mexico line from 1.5. So New Mexico just has to win by a basket. Okay, perfect. I love that. I would have just money lined it if it's a -1.5. Oh, but you teased it down, is what you say. -2.5. Let me look at it again. I mean, I would put it in a teaser and get it at a plus. I'm just very cautious right now. Colorado State. Okay, let me in-depth this puppy because this is my conference. I know these fools sometimes. I think I had enough coffee today, probably. Okay. Oh, you couldn't save my favorite leagues because you're too busy doing other things? Freaking ESPN app. New Mexico. Lenny, we got to get together and figure out what's going on in March because Pedro Moore is going to be here, and we have most def got to hook up with him. Okay, so New Mexico is the better covering team. 15-12-2 against 11-18-0. They have a better offense, and their defense is pretty much match up. State gets more assists. New Mexico gets more rebounds, more blocks, and more steals. New Mexico is coming off 2 home games. They lost one to SDSU, and then they won their last one at Fresno, 94-80. I know they covered that. They were 7.5-point favorites, and they covered. CSU just lost at SJSU, -2.5. They covered. No, they did not cover. Sorry, not even close. They got wiped out by an 18-12 SJSU team, so not a bad squad. Let's check what their standings are. Do what I want. 8-9 for New Mexico. Colorado State 5-12. State's 8-7 at home. Not great. And New Mexico's 5-5 on the road. Not great either. I mean, New Mexico wants this win more than Colorado State does, I would say. I don't know. You're probably fine with 2.5. I would tease it into a plus. Is what I'd really do, just because I'm that kind of girl. Asheville tightened up. Let's go. Whoever I said to root for. Maybe tuna salad at Capriotti's or Subway. That has so much stuff in it, though, like fat stuff. I know I can mallet tuna melt. I'm into those like grown-up Lunchables that have like carrots and broccoli with a ranch and like a Slim Jim and a hunk of cheese, or like grapes with almonds and cherries. I'm into these little things so I don't have to. I can just shove food in my mouth. I don't have to prepare anyone. NBA breakdown. Okay. Okay. Complete with sound effects. Magic and the Hornets. 87% of the money is on the Magic. The 3 goes to a 4. That makes sense. The total is split. 229.5 went to a 225. 88% of the money is on the under. The line followed the money. Oh no, 59% of the money of the tickets are on the under as well. So that would look like an underplay. They're pushing that number down. Trailblazers are at the Hawks. The Hawks have 87% of the money on them. A -5.5 goes to a 7.5. That makes sense. It looks like Hawks. 236 jumps up to a 241.5. 78% of the money is on the over. 57% of the tickets are on the over. That's, again, you missed 5.5 points of line movement on that total. So if you like that, I would tease it back down. If you like it over, tease it over, and you'll get back down to 236. Excuse me. Nets are at the Celtics. Most highly bet game of the day with 59,000 on it. 83% of the money is on the Celtics, and we're just sitting at an 11 here. The 228 went down to a 227.5. And it's all on the over. 72% on the over, 80% of the tickets on the over. Sugar nuts. What did I do? I've done something. Can I undo this? Okay. It said okay. Oh no. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay, got it. Solved. Problem solved. Okay, Knicks in the Heat. Knicks were a plus 1.5. Now they're a minus 3.5. Oh, this is why. Okay, this is an issue for Sean Austin, unless it's posted on the page. Because he took him on the money line. But if you post it on the Facebook page, you can lock yourself in. But 72% of the money is on the Knicks. And the Knicks look like they would be your play. That line went down 2 points on the totals, 217 to 215. And all the cash is on the under. That's why the line moved, because the cash is on the under. But the tickets are all on the over. So I like to follow the money when those things happen and go under. The Thunder started at a plus 0.5 at a pick 'em. Now they're a -1 with the money on them. I would look at Thunder. The total went down, but it's all on the over. So now people are taking that over 231. This is the one, the home dog. Bulls plus 3.5. I was thinking it was Knicks. Suns started a -6. They go down to a -3.5, but 70% of the money is on the Suns. So why'd the number drop? I like the Bulls plus 3 right there. I like the Nuggets. 4.5 goes to a 5. Now people are buying back the Grizzlies, though. 53% is on the Grizzlies. I would watch that line. It's a later game. Likely your slaughter game is going to be the Wolves, because that's got the most money on it. The Wolves went from a plus 1.5 to a -1 with 75% of the money on them. I would look for the Wolves there. Warriors went from a 5 to a 4.5, even though 70% of the money's on them. I would look at the Pelicans. Kings had a huge jump, a -2 to a -8.5 with 80% of the money on them. Check injury reports with the Clippers. It's either Kawhi, Paul, or Russell. Someone's not going to be playing for it to move that much. And then we did the Nuggets, right? Okay, so that's the basketball rundown. That's the NBA. Oh, everything. Everything. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough time in your damn life to listen to all that shiz. Sorry to hear that, Ellie. Those plus money props can build up a bankroll. I know. I can't mess with them. You're washing your hair that day. Oh, stop. Don't be that way. Yes. We'll be around. We will be here in April. Pelicans. You like Pelicans too? Isn't that what I said? Yeah, Pelicans. Plus the 4.5. Okay, guys, we're just about there. I'm going to pull you in plus the 4. Yeah, 4.5. You're welcome, sir. New Mexico is a gift. You like the 2.5? I don't mind the 2.5. I mean, we're not talking about a great home team here. You know, although are they in conf or are they in Colorado or are they in state? I can't talk. I can't speak. I don't think they're conferencing quite yet. I think it's this next week. No, Allison. It's the Mountain West. And they're in Fort Collins. Okay, so yeah, they are not on a neutral court. So if we had Colorado State, who's like a 12-3 home team, I'd be like a little bit more nervous about laying 2.5 with New Mexico. But at the end of the day, what do we say? They're an 8-7 home team against a 5-5 away team. This isn't even like a 3-7 away team. You know, this is like a solid 5-5. So, you know, I just feel like it's less risky. There we go. I just feel it's less risky with teams that are more even out. And the reason why I say New Mexico wants to win this more is because of their coach. They've got Rick Pitino's kid. Richard Pitino is the coach of New Mexico. Okay, so he's got like a legacy in shiz to carry on after this. I don't know. We need to like send out a red alert for Brad. No, I haven't seen him today. I can say that everything I'm tracking for college basketball, hockey, NBA, hockey, and college hoops have variances. The NBA is 50-50 in every category. There you have it. Yeah, Brad might be getting his one haircut today. Maybe mom made spaghetti and cookies and he couldn't make it because he's so stuffed. You just put my 0-4 HC record on the Devils and the over their team total now. Can you just put my 0-4? This is Tommy Kidd, who won the whole HC. So feel free to say congratulations while he's here. Over on Devils and their team total, over their team total now. I don't know what you're asking me. Can I go on the site and do it for you? Shamrock Rovers play today? Shut up. Leonard! The Rovers are on. What league are they? How do I find them? I know they're in Ireland or wherever, but is it European or international? It's got to be European. Because international is the women in my thing, isn't it? I want on that immediately. Other Americas. Yeah, international is women. God, I hate doing this. See how quickly it pisses me off? Moments to get me pissed off when it comes to betting on soccer. It's just the way, it's not the soccer, it's the way they organize it all. It's I try to be a fairly organized person. Maybe not on this show, but in my daily life, I mostly am. See that? No, Rotherham. Over you. Suck it. Soccer. Be more constructive with your feedback, Thomas Kidd. So Shamrock Rovers, bet on them. We love them. You too, AJ. See you later, alligator. I know. No, he said he couldn't, but we did commit that he's going to start coming on every Friday. I thought it was just known that he was going to come on Fridays, but apparently he and I did not connect on that. So it will be next Friday. But yeah, he said it was too short of notice. I was like, I thought I gave you notice last week, but okay. But I will have a prop drop with Reichel. We're about to do that right after this. Rovers Moneyline Whale Play of the Year. Can I find that in William Hill? You don't have to look. It's just going to piss you off. And then we'll both be pissed off and nobody wants that. Did I let you guys take a picture of this yet? I don't feel like I did. Okay. On your marks. Get set. I'll get my coffee out of here for all of you. All right. In 3, to the 2, to the 1. Don't forget, if you guys don't see me over the weekend, March is going to be tough for me. I'm telling you all now. I don't think I've ever been as busy as I'm about to be this March. So I don't know if you'll see me over the weekend. Hopefully you do, but this is rolling over that 91 on the Monday last Woody standing. Okay. Here, I'll do this to take a screenshot. 2, in 3, 2, 1. So set an alarm in your phone, set a notification, tell your homie, hey dude, text me when you log on, whatever it is. You guys don't want to miss that last Woody standing for $91 already in the pot. And then addition to however many people we get on the show. Last week we got 121. So if we had 121 and 91, we would have as many dollars as 121 and 91 equal when you add them together. And that's how math works. So that's what's up. AB. The Rovers will be Europe in the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, see, mine's not divided that way. It's got everyone's just jammed the F in there. I need a better book for soccer. That's why I got Circa, was because William Hill's not a very good soccer book. It's why I actually got Circa. Because Tony Cobbs was sending me all of her soccer plays forever. So that was what's up with the get down. Okay, so today, like I said, look at this little guy my kid got. It's like I feel so productive when I can get all the bubbles in on both sides. Then I feel like I'm like a genius, like it's a Rubik's Cube or something. I mean, this is for 7-year-olds, but it really makes me feel good about my life. And then when you squeeze them, I get such a kick out of that. All right. Anyway, he got that for me at the book fair, and I love it. So today I've got Total Chaos. I believe I'm trying. Tim Earle's going to be at the ECU game. All kinds of crap's happening. Player prop drop is about to come on with Scott Reichel. And then don't forget, Madness will save you 20% off the entire picksandparlays.net site if you are buying premium plays from Terry Edelman beat Scott Reichel in the biggest shiz show of all shiz shows. Terry Edelman 1-2. Scott Reichel 0-3. All right, guys, it's a rough time. A lot of people are cold right now. If you're hot right now, congratulations. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Don't change your system because a lot of us are not making money right now. So also shoot me directly all of your plays. So yeah, love you guys. Have a great weekend. New last Woody is, yeah, Terry Edelman. You guys all cash Terry Edelman. I know there's a lot of intergroup betting on who would take that down. Terry Edelman did it. So yeah, don't forget about our rollover. If I don't see you on Sunday, I'll see you on Monday for the start of the last Woody. Thank you guys. Also follow me at Plus Money Honey. Good luck to everyone today, unless you're against Lenny.